There we are. We're recording now. But yes, Capcom is just not doing well. All the money they're losing, and then they're bullying their own, workers to wanting to commit suicide. Sales are not reaching their expectations.
Karma. It's that karma.
Soon they're gonna be like the Mega Man franchise, dead. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Not any other way. Once they die, I'm sure those characters will be sold to somebody else. Hopefully to someone that'll truly utilize these characters. Super Street Fighter Times Tekken Turbo HD Hyper Super Remix Third Strike Ultimate Gold Edition.
To the max!
To the max!
You've got to add to the max.
And that's not even including the special edition that has 2 characters locked on the disc. Of course I remember The Tick. That show was awesome. That was, let's see. Oh, Barnacles, all these people send me private messages.
Dumbest thing I've ever seen. Dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I can't believe you took that one part and uploaded it to your channel.
I'm glad he did. Thank you. Now I can watch that anytime I want to laugh.
Lightning spear! Like, you got a spear of lightning, and what do you do with it?
You throw it at a rock in hopes that the rubble will knock them out. You don't throw the powerful spear of lightning at the people.
Let me pull it up. Stop sending me videos, essay. There we go. Oh man, that show sucks so hard. I watched that hour premiere they had. It was awful, absolutely awful. Or she could just, throw the spear at people that are already on the ground.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the Losey Artist account. Monsuno. I heard about that. No, I'm not going to click it. Oh, I actually got that Taylor guy on Skype. As soon as you told me about him, I sent him a message like, hey, saw your YouTube channel, saw your DeviantArt. I'm a fan of Vor too. Taylor Yoshi or something like that. Yeah, he wanted to talk to you, but I got him. He was actually trying to talk to me all day. I know I'm a dick. I know. I'm a dick. I'm a douche. I'm a bastard. I know. People act like this is something new. That's what really makes me laugh. Is when people like BLACKbusterCritic, when they, oh, you're a dick, you're mean, and You're not kind. I'm like, where have you been after all this time? I've been a dick for so long. I know I'm a dick and a douche. I know this. And that's how I choose to be. But at the same time, I'm a very kind person. I'm a very caring person. But I use my powers for good. Okay? I am in fact a contradiction. Her name is not Fanfic Critic. I've changed it to Fanfickle Critic. That is her new name. She will not be called by anything else other than Fanfickle Critic now. She's a fickle little lady. I haven't seen that Battleship movie yet. I don't know if I want to.
It looks like some of one of the bad movies.
Legend of Korra comes out tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's gonna be awesome.
That's why I'm excited for every Saturday.
That's going to be awesome. Mythic Knights. Nights. What was that? What? I sent her a message. You know, we've been talking back and forth in private message. She says that I'm continuing the drama and I'm not letting it go, and I'm hounding her. Well, I'm just, you know, replying to her messages, which, you know, I don't really get that. Like, I told her, I was like, not knowing when to let things go. How is our conversation an example? How can I not let something go when it doesn't matter to me in the first place? I'm not hounding you. Stop it with the victim complex. Always I'm like, you're doing this to me. You're doing something to me. Oh, stop it. Oh, you're hurting me. Maybe if you didn't come out the kitchen, you wouldn't be getting hurt. You wouldn't be getting hounded.
Exactly. Just stay in the goddamn kitchen.
That was one of the best moments in Batman Beyond. Get back in the kitchen. That was the episode with that hypnotist guy. Yeah. I don't care what anybody says. I love Batman Beyond. Dark Knight Rises? Not really. I mean, after... You know, I just... What's the point? Well, since evidently my video card is so outdated, Blackbarn is willing to send me his old card that's newer than my card. I mean, goodness gracious. Like, how can you talk about the PC when you got a GTX 260? I'm like, well, it still runs everything fine. They're like, I don't have to upgrade. I don't want to, but yeah, it's a GTX 460. That's what he's sending me. And I will gladly take it. I wonder if I can use both cards at the same time. Is that possible? Has to be two of the same card. Ah, okay. Barnacles. So what am I going to do with that 260? I'll just put it on eBay. Yeah, the guy who likes pie, yeah, I saw his video. Yeah. These people are acting surprised that videos with actual racist comments and videos threatening to kill my family get flagged down. Like, I could understand if it was completely harmless and didn't have anything in it, you know, like my videos where I just call someone a coward and a pussy, or having Gaston punch Metal Sonic. But when you say someone's family should die, and when you actually say racial things, that's actually flaggable. And they seem to be under the impression that that's the same thing that happened to me. I don't get it. Like I said in the comments area of that video, there's not a single person in the commentating community that can match wits with me. Not a single one. I probably already talked to their best that they could offer. And I made him defeat himself. I made him hold his sword backwards and basically shove it into his own chest. Big Owl. What can Big Gay Owl do? Take me to his little animal farm where he houses all the homosexual animals where they won't be discriminated against? Take us on a tour? He's fabulous. Sorry, but Big Owl and Mr. Slave, you know, they won't be seeing me anytime soon. Well, I know of Big Owl, but I don't know anything that he's done, you know. Still, you know, seeing who he surrounds himself with, I'm pretty sure he'd be no challenge either. Yeah, you know, not even random DCE is worth my time, really. I mean, the only reason why I would ever debate him is just to do what I did to everybody else, manipulate him and make him defeat himself. These people are easy. See, General MLD knows that there's no reason for us to debate because he knows I destroy him. He knows that. He knows that sales are not going to matter. That's all he has. He knows that. And besides, I could have destroyed MLD at any time. I had an entire, I had one of my little Sony Vegas files of all his videos spliced up and things that he said. I had everything ready to go to destroy him. I could have absolutely devoured his soul. But I like MLD, so I didn't do it. Well, me and Seventh Level agree on a lot of things, so there really wouldn't be a reason for us to debate on anything.
I want you to debate with Magneto about the 360.
Magneto's a cool dude. I was actually going to go see him in Chicago when I was out there. I didn't get around to it because I started working so much. I don't think there's anyone on YouTube that could beat me in a debate. None of these people, you know, not in the commentating community, none of the console fanboys, nobody. Like, what would Undertaker talk about? Like, what would we debate on? Mascara? We don't really argue about anything, do we? Me and Shoki will pretty much agree on just about everything. I don't care about any new Dragon Ball game. It's Dragon Ball. It's Dragon Ball Z game. It's already irrelevant. That One Piece game is basically just a copy paste of that Bleach game. It basically plays the same way.
Bleach garbage.
You have a bunch of clones out there that stand there while you have a bunch of attacks that hit everything around you for combos. That's pretty much all it is. Not a single attack just hits right in front of you. It's always everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, look at your combo. Look at your combo. Oh, look at your combo. $3 started a fundraiser for a PC like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. And they're restarting it. So what did they do with that money previously? Well, they could have stopped at like $500. That's enough to make a good PC. Oh, let me tell you guys something that happened when I was playing Left 4 Dead last night. I don't usually get mad at video games, but this made me rage. I was really, really pissed. And I am so glad that the people who did that got banned for like 5 days from the server. Man, I was so pissed. Okay, there's one campaign called Death Toll. At the very end, you know, at the very end of the finale, you have a tank that comes in. You got 2 tanks. First tank comes in, you know, they're supposed to attack you, they're supposed to try to kill you and everything. But instead, the tank just runs off in this big wide area span. In this place, you can go all the way back to the beginning of the level once you start the finale. The tank went all the way into areas where we can't find him, we can't fight him, instead of him coming to us and fighting us. So we're sitting there for like 45 minutes trying to find this tank and trying to kill him while he has his little buddies, you know, attacking us every time they spawn. And he gets on a roof somewhere and starts chucking rocks and everything. But let me tell you why they did this. See, I was on a really bad team. It was me, 2 people who were useless. They were anchors. They were literally anchors that we had to drag across these maps and save and spend all our points getting them back up and everything. But once I get another guy in there who actually knows how to play, me and this guy came back and destroyed the other team, and the other team is full of people who have been on the server for a long time, and they got destroyed by 2 good guys and 2 anchors. They didn't like that at all. And so they were down by like maybe 500 points, you know, once we got to the finale. And basically, they didn't want their tank to die because they wanted to try to kill us so that we couldn't get any more points, you know, all the way to the end. How freaking cheap is that? How cheap is that? That is a bunch of bull. That was one of the biggest asshole moves I have ever seen in a video game. You are that butthurt because we destroyed you. We destroyed you. You are that mad that you're going to do that with the tank so that we can't progress through this level. But you know what? We still beat them. We still came back and beat them. As soon as we got... Well, I was playing at first, but then Shokyo unplugged the computer on accident. I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm just getting it. I got my sniper rifle, getting it. And suddenly, boom! It just goes black. I'm like, and he's sitting on the plug like, I thought it was the cord to my laptop.
Not my fault.
But after I got back on and everything, my spot was taken at the moment, but the guy left, and so I got back in. And so I was like, oh, dude, are we winning? Like, what was going on? Like, I really want to beat these guys. I really want to beat them. Because they were being so ass hurt about getting killed by a poor team. Like, 2 of us were good. 2 of them were useless. Anchors! Useless anchors! Try running with anchors tied to your ankles. It's hard, isn't it? But we still beat them. We still beat them. We still beat them. But it was our turn to be the infected. And the guy was doing the same thing. At first, you know, when we were typing to each other, you know, we were like, in game, I was typing to the team like, you guys are assholes for this. Like, seriously, you guys are that butthurt. Why don't you just bring the tank out and fight us so we can kill you and we can move on and win this game? Well, you haven't won yet. That's what the other team types back. I'm like, what's with this hiding and seek thing? Like, it's tactics. That's what they said. It's tactics. And so we did the same thing with our tank. And guess what? They didn't like that at all. They started impersonating administrators, talking about, I'm going to ban you from the server. They started getting mad, and we kept typing, it's tactics. It's tactics. But no, what was really funny was that before, like right after they left the safe room, we nearly downed them all. Like instantly. Like, we ain't got it. Like, y'all might not even make it to the finale. We had all 4 of them on the ground, nearly. And they're like, holy crap. I'm like, yeah. I see why you need to use those tactics. But yeah, after our take started doing that, they got quite angry. Oh, they were mad. We had them running around for like same time that we were running around, about 45 minutes. And oh, they were angry. But we were a lot more efficient when it came to using the 3 infected to attack them. Let's see. Yeah, you know, one guy started impersonating an administrator. I was like, I know the admins. Evil Mania and some of the other ones. You're not an administrator. And plus, I just checked the site. You're not an administrator. I was like, but thank you for these screenshots of you impersonating an administrator. This would look lovely on the forum. And they all got banned for a while. My favorite weapon is the sniper rifle. I am a beast with that sniper. And the mods I have right now, I got Alice from Alice Matters Returns as Rochelle. I got Grandpa Bill. I got like military armored coach. The witch has GLaDOS tracks in it. The jockey is Beavis from Beavis and Butthead. And what else I got going on in there? I've had that one on for so long, I don't remember what the jockeys actually sound like. The jockey, like you hear him in the back, you hear him like around. Bunghole! When he jumps in, you are a bunghole! Ah! It's so awesome. Hey, you will bring me Tippy! Oh, I love that mod. And then the witch has GLaDOS and like the turret sounds. So it's like, I'm fine. I'm fine. And when you come close, oh God, oh God, oh God. You monster! It's so awesome. Justin RPG, I think he's a pretty cool guy. He's not afraid of anything, and that includes legendary birds.
You mean he doesn't afraid of anything?
Yeah. Look, there's no reason to debate anyone about Capcom or Marvel vs. Capcom because there's
no debate.
There's no fighting that. There's no counter for that. There is none. Look at Heavy Base X. I was gonna get the Cannon of Chaos, but guess what happened? Guess what happened? He ends, and I'm sitting here like this the whole time. If you guys saw the video, I was like this. I'm like, so basically, you're just giving me excuses for Capcom that are just making them look even worse, and that just shows me that your support for the company is very misguided. And he sits there for a second and goes, yeah, you're right. Sorry for wasting your time. You know, you beat me. Goodbye. Oh, that bastard will pay for his anti-Capcom views. I'm so glad I got that video. The things I make these people do, it just never ceases to amaze me.
The next victim of the Cannon of Chaos in the near future is the BLACKbusterCritic. Why? My God, he has elevated himself to a level of dumb fanboyism.
How is, stating the facts about Marvel vs. Capcom, but Capcom elevating myself to a level of fanboyism? I don't get that.
Just watch this channel in the near future. That fucking bastard is gonna go down for his anti-Capcom views.
Oh man. Yeah, Random DCE lives in his parents' basement. He's perfectly fine not having a job and living off of his parents. And he doesn't look to doing anything else in the future but making YouTube videos. Not YouTube videos, Blip TV videos. Yep. I don't know what Smash Doctor is. I don't know what Alpha Omega Sin. He's pretty cool. Yeah, I've seen a few of his videos. That's that like long-haired rocker dude, right? Yeah, he's pretty cool. I don't really care about a guy that makes videos about Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Like, what am I supposed to say? No, don't you make those videos. I haven't read Bakuman, but I did watch the anime. My favorite type of dogs are Pomeranians. I just love tiny, cutesy doggies. They're fluffy and they're adorable. I can't help it. And after that, you know, I like pit bulls. Favorite type of woman besides Japanese women, or let's just say Asian women in general? I'm kind of torn between the sisters and Indian women. It's like sisters, Indian women, and like those Puerto Rican, Brazilian, Venezuelan women. Indian, like as in India. Oh yes, I love exotic women. My lady, she's pretty exotic. Just touching her skin. It's so hard to think about. I can't think about it. I can't because I'm going to depress myself. It's just depressing to be so far away. Some call me Johnny. He's a cool dude. It's depressing because I'm not there with her. Like, I want to be able to hug her and touch her, stuff like that, you know, but can't. BBC, the only money BBC has is to pay for my car. That's all I have. No one's going to lend me money to go see her because not many people in my family even like her. But, you know, I can't really help that. I haven't got a call back from the Home Depot job. You know, I went to the first interview, but it's for flooring, so anybody with flooring experience is going to, you know, they're going to get over on me right away. And no, I'm not going to e-beg like other people, like the amazing e-beggar. No, I'm not going to do that. Like Sexy Phil. No, I'm not like those douchebags. Sexy Phil was like at a hotel or something with no money. He uploaded this sob story video. Guys, I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. I need you to send me some money to this email address. I really need you guys to help me. But you're not going to see that video on his channel now. He's going to make sure that's buried deep below. Part of the reason why they don't like her is because of her age. You know, I'm 23, she's 40. Not many conservative Christian parents are going to go for that. Yeah, Shokyo likes her. Oh, she's definitely hot. Definitely. I remember the first day I laid eyes on her. At first, I was like, oh, she's a very pretty lady. I didn't think too much of it. It was just another beautiful woman. But about maybe a year or so later, she sent me a message and she was like, hey, you remember me? And I was like, oh, of course I remember you. And she's like, oh, you want to chat or something? I was like, oh, sure. And so one thing led to another, and then we ended up living together. Good times, good times. But it wasn't always, peaches and cream, Every relationship is like that. But everything we went through just made us stronger, And you know what? When she has a full head of gray hair, she'll still be beautiful. I thought she was 25 when I first met her. I thought she was my age. Will you live stream Left 4 Dead? It's not really gonna work here. Our connection isn't as great as it was out there in Chicago.
I used to do that all the time, dude.
Yeah, but they're talking about both of us playing.
Maybe. Possibly. We should try.
You guys want to try it? Or do you want to watch some Reddick High?
Probably have some pretty high thing.
No Reddick High? No? Aw. You jerks. Well, let's see. Stick it up your ass. Tits. Screw this. I love Nick's ARG sounds. His taunting his ARG is so awesome. And now, the stars of 4 Kids will sing the national anthem. Oh, you guys don't want that? No? Not again? I was thinking about doing my own version of Go-Go Riki with like the YouTubers.
So we're gonna have a spooner.
Like President would be a Bo Riki. I was gonna make my own version of these faggotry videos just to see what it's like, just to see like what they put themselves through just to go through this. Oh hey, the ping is still pretty good, but all my servers are full. No, before I do that, let me make this smaller. Oh gosh, that's too small. There we go, that's a little bit better. Rasengan.
It's like Rasengan.
Time for the Rasengan.
Two best friends.
Two best friends.
Oh my God, she is calling me.
Go see what she wants. Yes, you do need a PC if you want to play Left 4 Dead. There is no console version of Left 4 Dead. There is none. It does not exist. It does not. It's so crappy. I had gotten it for free, and you know what? I couldn't even stand it. Me and Shokyo tried to play it. We had actually gotten it like 10 days before it came out on 360. It was absolutely awful.
Oh, Left 4 Dead 2?
Yeah.
Oh God, it was horrendous.
It looked horrible. It was slow. It was awful. You guys do know they had to nerf the game for the console version. Yeah, I actually got some pretty decent fan art recently. There was this really funny one this guy drew that has me in the center and it has like all the fat guys I've ever talked about. It was really good. I'll show it to you guys in a minute. Let me just see if I can jump into one of my servers. All full. Barnacle heads?
Really just say that?
Yes, I did say that. I'm really on Facebook. You gonna close that door? Get with the program, man. You leave the studio door open? Do you do that? I want to play on my server, but
Do a different server.
they're all full. No, those are my favorites.
Do a regular server.
These are my favorites.
Regular server.
I'll just do a regular match. Barnacles.
Oh, campaign.
Yeah. Let's see.
Sacrifice, yeah.
I'm Lewis.
I like to play as Bill.
Bill.
Giant enemy crab.
Give me a second. Let me look at what I have, what mods I have on.
Attack its weak point for massive damage.
I'm gonna join your game, bro. Is that okay?
Sure. Do you guys know your ancient Japanese history? Because that's what my Steam name is based off of.
Bobop's in the game with us. Bobop is Francis.
Oh, great. Freaking Bobop.
Started already.
Oh, yeah, I forgot him later.
Oh, you guys want to see my spray? Right now it's a furry. Nah, I'm just kidding. Peels.
Peels.
Yep, server full. You're too late. Well, I could go open an 8-player game. Strategic advice: play until you're good at it.
Don't play with us until you get a couple of 100 hours. Even then, people be failing. This game is not that hard to be good at, but
I mean,
you do have to learn the maps, though.
I always love it when people like. Oh.
So this is the Florida Keys. Crazy how it looks like some shithole in the middle of nowhere.
What's up, Bob?
What's up, Bob? Weapons over here. Weapons here. Yeah, baby, yeah! That's right! Yeah! Woo!
Behind you! This weapon's over here.
Man, they found my weak point.
You have to say that into your mic.
Yo, check this out. Oh man, you better look at this. Look at this. Nice work. Oh man. Damn, man, that was nice. That'll have a spur in it. Reloaded. Cool. Over here. Reloading.
Smoker.
Reloading.
Are you sorry?
Yeah.
You guys ready?
Are you all sure no one else doesn't want to? What's up,
Oh yeah. That's what I thought. Oh man.
Cover me.
Hold up, we gotta heal.
No way, man. Not a chance. No way.
That didn't really go as planned.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Come on, get through there. We're safe, man.
Look out! Charge it!
There you go.
Why you? No way, man. Grenade! Who's here?
Giant enemy crab, what are you doing?
It's over here.
Check this out. That was great. Nice.
Weapons here. Molotov!
There's pills in here.
Molotov's over here.
Behind you.
I'm reloading.
First aid here. Fire in the hole.
Oh,
Hold up.
You should heal up.
let's see how laggy it is.
Was that same bigger?
Sorry, we don't have the greatest connection in the world for all this going on our internet connection.
Doing pretty good.
Look here.
Ammo here. Ready? Look at this. Look at this.
Bill, you might want to use your med kit.
You're gonna want to see this. Look at this. Francis. You're gonna want to see this.
No.
Look at this.
No way, man.
Thanks. Look over here. Look at this. I want to see this.
Look out! Reloading!
That car go off.
Watch out!
You see what?
What do you say?
Great shot. I'm reloading. That sounds like a witch. Can you turn off the light? Don't do it, Coach.
Nice.
What witch?
Almost, oh my god. Murderer, I would have been
I need some trouble.
Burning hell, motherfucker.
I can't help it.
There's a
So the axe murder right back show, dude.
Hey guys, I'm gonna close this game out and open another one on an unofficial server because I want to show everyone my mods.
Bill, I'm not ready to give up on everything yet.
It might be that way.
We'll start it right back at this point.
reloading.
Oh, it's not gonna say.
Shut up, stupid douchebag. I don't always troll when I play.
Aw, no valuable spots.
I usually play versus. I haven't made the game yet. You'll see what mods I have. I don't think I have Grandpa Bill on, but I'm pretty sure I have my tank mod on. No, I don't have any nude mods on. Come on, guys. And why aren't we using ad block.
To see that too.
Invite me, bro.
My ping isn't very good on this one.
It doesn't even show you on.
Yeah, because I'm not on. I generally go for the snipers or the AK. Whoa! Well, I don't like this server at all.
Reloading!
Oh, my ping is getting higher and higher.
Got it. Great shot.
What's up?
Oh. The other server perma-banned me, and I can't submit a ban because they're faggots and they don't want to let me submit.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Honestly, I should give a shit. Maybe I'll make a video of it on YouTube, maybe not, I don't know. Here we go.
Yeah, my ping was much better on the other server, but I can still play with 160.
I was boosting every 300 ping every day.
Weapons over here.
For me, the server was unjumpable for some reason.
Weapons over here.
Huh. I don't know why that would be.
I'll try this rifle.
Weapons.
I had to join through friends.
I hear a boomer. Escape Newell!
There's a boomer follower.
Oh, you're dead.
Alright, propane tank. And this is on fire! Alright, I'll be the killer.
Get ready. I'm opening the door.
And done.
Wow, that was quick. Oh, yeah, this is on normal. Get out of here.
Alright, I'm opening.
That's weird because my tank is supposed to be a guard armor from Kingdom Hearts, but I don't know what happened with that.
Lewis.
It's taking forever to die. Wishes and it'll come true. I've touched counting console like 20 times too.
Francis!
When I said Beavis, I meant Jockey.
My jockey mod works. He still says bunghole.
You guys ready? Lewis, if you aren't going to use that first aid kit,
Alright, let me carry it.
Cover me, gonna heal.
you should heal up.
That wasn't necessary.
This is like the first time I'm playing Left 4 Dead 2 on my new rig.
Oh, really?
That fool was dead.
Yeah. Because it's like 14 gigs.
Oh, Zoe's getting a tentacle hentai.
I can't even use arm live. Because my download speed sucks that much.
Hold up.
You got it.
Hey, oh gee, open the door, damn it. These got burned.
Things like hell. Soldier, time to move. Thanks a lot.
Exposed XP.
I wish my tank mod was working. Sucks that it's not working on this server. Works on the one I usually play on.
What's your take on it?
Lewis.
It's a guard armor from Kingdom Hearts. I'm gonna go ahead and end this because I don't like playing like this.
I like the other server too.
This is like 30 frames per second for me running all this. Probably 40.
Still 60 for me.
But I'll see you guys later.
Same.
Let me see if I can run my own server real quick. so I can spawn some stuff. What was it? What was the command? Give me 1 second. There we go. But go to sleep. Go to sleep. Better listen, boy, or you're gonna get it. Mm-hmm. What the heck? Oh, Ricky. No.
No. Bad me.
I can't believe it's doing this to me. I just did this the other day. Yeah, I got Riku on here too. Riku killing zombies.
360 version's better. That's my 360. That's my fly.
What the deuce? The Fluttershy witch is responsible? It couldn't be. Let me try one more thing. California knows how to party. California knows how to party. Super good to the homeless.
California knows go to the homeless.
Square Enix is finally making Kingdom Hearts 3. Well, I'm not really worried about
Where's
that.
that at? Where do you see that?
Well, I'll believe that when I see it.
I've been waiting for so goddamn long. Yeah, they'll work on freaking Final Fantasy 13 too. They won't freaking give us Kingdom Hearts 3. What kind of bullcrap is that? Square Enix and Capcom, screw them both this generation, with the exception of The World Ends With You. That was a good ass game.
Yeah, I know they're making 13.3. They're gonna milk that garbage as far as they can milk it.
13.
They don't have anything else to do.
13.6, 13.7.
Making 13.3 is gonna be the cheapest thing they can do to make some money. They already have the engine. They already have those drones that'll buy that piece of garbage. So why not sell them another game and then sell them the ending to the game later? Oh. At least the Final Fantasy VII spin-offs were actually good.
So many niggas messaging me on Facebook right now. These niggas.
Isn't Juniper Lee that stupid cartoon? This is just a regular Logitech headset found in the drawer downstairs in the office.
California, cool to the homeland. In that city.
What the heck?
Monica, California, so cool to the homeland.
I'm trying to figure out why my guard armor isn't working now. Well, let's see what happens if I turn it off.
Mods ain't working.
That specific one isn't.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground as last name. Something big all outside the school.
The Lilo and Stitch series was awful.
Started making trouble in my neighborhood.
And then you got faggots on DeviantArt that are obsessed with Angel from Lilo and Stitch and how hot she is. A 2-foot-tall alien pink creature is hot to them.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, look at those yeah.
Now, Lilo's sister, on the other hand, I like those Hawaiian chicks.
Born and raised.
Hey, the fire is spreading.
Does anyone know which way we should go?
I don't know. It smells nice though, don't it? What are we waiting for?
Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can get this to work now. We got Tactical Coach.
Tactical. And this is why I always say Left 4 Dead 2 is a PC exclusive.
And Alice.
For sure.
Rapid fire bullets.
Let me see, I forget how to spawn. There we go, spawn affected. Z-spawn, okay.
Look. Jockey!
Fluttershy.
Oh my god. Oh, they're coming to pick up.
Now let's see if I can make the tank one work now. Let's take off the Alice and get this sexy Rochelle one on. Let's turn that one off. A storm sink boomer. Nope, it's not accepting my mod. Whatever, screw you. You work everywhere else but there. There was a Homer Simpson boomer, but that mod doesn't work for some reason.
Hey, the fire's spreading.
Does anyone know which way we should go?
Oh, no, it's no glass, no. What are we with?
Miranda.
Shut up.
The kitchen. Get there.
Back in the kitchen. I fell down the stairs. Oh my god. Why is there Mario Kart? Why is there
It's
Mario
Rainbow
Kart?
Road music.
Why?
We spawn a witch.
Reloading. Which?
I need to do that so I can practice crowning with the single shot shotguns.
I love spawning just like a ton of them. Oh man, there's one more.
You know, somehow that Rickable music actually fits.
It fits.
Yeah.
Shoot the whip! Shoot the whip! Shoot the whip! What are you doing? Shoot him!
Oh, I wish I could show you guys the tank mod, but it doesn't seem to be agreeing with me tonight. I mean, it works on the server I play on, which doesn't really make sense to me, so can't really be picky. I'm happy with what I got. Oh man. I am so happy Capcom lost money. I'm still not over that.
Just desserts. It's like Capcom was ran by Gaston and Bradley Uppercrust III.
Let me see, what other news? Oh yeah, you got Snake, Drake, and Cole confirmed for PlayStation All-Stars.
So what?
Of course. I expected that much.
They better have a giant enemy crab as the last boss. That would be epic. And to beat it, you have to flip it over and attack its weak point for massive damage.
No.
That would be the best boss.
What would they have from bosses?
The giant enemy crab. Let's have the bosses from the games, like Giant Machine from Killzone 3 and
They'll probably have a Metal Gear.
Lavarovich.
Drake! Grenades.
Yeah, Metal Gear and stuff like that.
I hated that.
Oh, it would be awesome if they have a conduit from Infamous as a boss.
No.
This is an Otacon.
That's like Otakon.
Yeah, they have the last boss is Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer for the PS3. That's the last boss.
They didn't have the Clock King from Batman.
Shut up.
PlayStation Heroes, time is running short.
No, the final boss will be $599 US.
Chris Chan losing his virginity. Why do I care?
That's impossible. Pillows don't count.
I don't believe it.
The final boss should be anonymous.
He also said he was the other Chris. Okay. Well, he still said he was the other Chris. Microsoft can't do that. They can't make a fighter. This is no way. They don't have any characters to do it. What are they going to use? Cameo?
There would just be too many characters with guns.
Cameo. There we go. There's a fighter right there.
It's like Master Chief, Arbiter, and
Master
Marcus
Chief
would essentially do the same thing. They use guns.
They'd have guns. Cameo, Banjo.
Oh, but Smash Ball, Hammer of Dawn.
Like, what could they possibly do? Nothing.
Dia Pinatas, Banjo Kazooie. Perfect Dark chick, I forgot her name. Starts with J, didn't it?
Jade Empire?
Joanna Dark, yeah.
They can't do that.
They could if they stretch.
Jade Empire. You talking about Jade Empire game?
No, I said Perfect Dark.
Oh.
Perfect Dark and 360, Red chick.
I don't think anyone that games on 360 today, most of them don't even know who that is.
Yeah. Something goes for shoe.
Well, granted, most of the little fools on the PS3 probably don't even know what Parappa the Rapper is. Or Fat Princess.
I know a lot of PS3 fans who didn't even know who Radic. You didn't know who Radic was.
Yeah, a general from Killzone. Great choice, Sony.
Give me the codes. Me and Black Ball were laughing so hard.
Just awful. I'm not even looking forward to their fighter. I'm really not. It sounded like a great idea years ago. I wanted to be more along the lines of like Marvel vs. Capcom, you know? Like a combo fighter. That would have been cool. Not a Super Smash Bros. Clone. My nostrils are really, really stuffed up, guys. It's absolutely awful. My appointment is Monday. I might have to get surgery on my nostrils. Marvel vs. Capcom was unbalanced? What, are you one of those guys that only uses Magneto, Storm, and Ryu?
No, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was unbalanced, because if you have freaking Blackheart and Juggernaut and Colossus on the same goddamn team.
It couldn't be Colossus. I'd pick
Colossus
a team.
is the most cheapest character in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
I don't strategize who
Colossus
I don't strategize who goes well together. I just say, I'll get short people. And I get a short people team. I'll get...
And you'll lose. But this fool right here, he used to get Sentinel, Juggernaut, and Colossus on the same team. Does that sound fair to you guys?
The big nigga team.
Versus Mega Man, Felicia, and Morgan.
Big nigga team.
Yeah. Look how broken his teams were.
He couldn't even beat Hulk and Zangief in Marvel vs. Capcom. How many wins in a row there?
That's unstoppable force. Hey, you couldn't beat Wolverine this fight. You couldn't beat Wolverine this fight.
I just kept donkey kicking him with the Hulk and beating him. And with Zangief, I just kept jumping in the air and just punching.
Because Hulk and Zangief, you know, they have that endurance. They can take hits and still get their attacks in.
and all the Hulk's move cover up half the screen.
It wouldn't matter.
It's always like
I'll get Shimmer Dan in a random character.
You kept on using the Gamma Crush. It's one time you're about to lose. Just took off. Just flew like it was
this.
Gamma Crush. Over to the atmosphere. and y'all know that special, it executed so fast. You know, he squats down, and like right after that, boom, he's up in the air.
But the thing is that we can use any character, basically. We can use just about any character in that game.
Yeah, but for some reason you decided to use Sentinel, Juggernaut, and
Colossus
in the same team.
Well, the thing is, I have personas when I play with these characters. Like, I like to talk while I'm fighting with Colossus. I nearly beat all three of his characters with just Colossus.
Because y'all know that special Colossus had in Marvel Capcom 2, where basically he becomes pretty much invincible.
I kept kicking him in his chin.
That special he does where attacks don't phase him at all, and he can just walk through.
Yeah, but he takes more damage, and he walks slowly.
It doesn't matter if he takes more damage, because he's the one dealing the damage the whole time.
I like to talk when I use fighters. All my characters have a persona, they have a voice, they have a personality. That's how I play.
And whenever he has Blackheart, all he does is jump back and forth, just spitting the demons up.
I don't have to do that, but it's annoying.
You don't have to. You legitimately, like, just beat me bad with Blackheart.
Yes, I have.
No. You've won.
I remember...
No. I mean, you won. Of course, you won. But I'm saying a beatdown. You never.
I can combo with Blackheart.
You never done a beatdown.
I can combo and destroy Blackheart.
You know, I would tear you up with Venom. Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And I would tear you up with
Venom's not even really a combo character, and I was comboing the crap with freaking.
But we don't have it here. I picked Iceman just for the heck of it. I just get Iceman!
And he used Iceman.
Iceman!
It doesn't get any cheaper than that. He used Iceman.
I do that just to be annoying. I'm not playing seriously.
It doesn't matter. You're a douche regardless.
I do it just to be a douche. Iceman! Ah! Iceman! Iceman! Ice attack! Ice beam! Ice beam! Ice beam! Big hand! Oh, Iceman is funny, but he is a cheap bastard. But I basically used just about everybody in that game. Ruby Hart was one of my favorite characters.
My characters: Sakura, Cammy, Felicia, Mega Man, Morgan, this guy, Juggernaut, Sentinel, Blackheart, Colossus. Which person sounds like the fair fighting game?
You gotta understand. I don't really pick my fighters. I just say big niggas. I'm gonna get big niggas. And so it won't matter. It won't matter who I pick.
You've been using Sentinel since the beginning. You know you made Sentinel.
Yeah, I'm not your kneecaps off, man. Yes, I'm not your kneecaps off. Yeah, but regardless, I don't really pick people for their abilities. I just pick them because I feel like a team right now. That's really what I do. Like, I'm like, oh, let me get sword niggas. So I'll pick characters with sword.
But why choose characters that are just obviously just broken? No, there's no way I could freaking beat them.
This nigga uses cable.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I used him once, and I was just capping you up. I used cable. I never made cable. Like I said, my characters were Sakura, Felicia, Morgan, and Mega Man, and Cammy. Now you used to use BB Hood, but you stopped and substituted her for cheaper characters.
My team, okay, when I play seriously, I get people.
Sometimes.
When I play seriously, I'll get people like BB Hood, Felicia, Son, Ruby Heart, Spider-Man, Mega Man. Let's see, Sakura. A lot of people on the left side, but I also get like what is that, Hayato? Is that how you say his name?
Who? The ninja dude?
Dude with the sword.
That's Ryu. The white dude?
Yeah. I'll get him, I'll get Silver Samurai. You know, it wouldn't really matter. I'd even get
Hayate. Yeah.
I'd even get that chick with the 6 arms.
Okay, but she sucks.
No, she doesn't.
She's stupid. But the percentage of times he would actually use these other characters was 5%. The other 95% was freaking Colossus.
Did I not use every character on that roster?
Juggernaut.
Did I not use every character on that roster?
All those other characters.
Even Roll, even Surfbot.
I would choose them too sometimes just for the heck of it, but those were a small percentage of time.
I pick by themes, okay? I pick by themes. I don't say this character's cheap, this character's fast.
And guess who this fool uses in Brawl? Game & Watch. King DDD. It's the same thing in every fighting game.
Okay, Snake. Midnight.
Snake is not big. I don't use Midnight and Pit. I don't use Midnight and Pit. I used to when the game first started, but I stopped because they were obviously overpowered.
Whatever.
I don't use that. I use Snake, Zero Suit, and Luigi. That's
Snake.
That's my 3 main.
Snake is the strongest nigga in the freaking game.
So the person who uses
I destroyed him just with Snake's over A. That's it. Just.
I still won that match.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I have the kneecap and I have the hit. You couldn't win.
I won that match.
No, you didn't.
I won that match.
No, you didn't.
I promise you I won that match.
And see, they better fixed by Puff Mama in the next game. They better.
Yeah, when I was at my dorm, somebody brought out Melee to the lobby, and I chose Jigglypuff, and I was like, God dang, she was a beast in this game. Like, she sucks in Brawl compared to Melee. Because like we were playing 4-player rounds, no items, and I would come out on top of Jigglypuff for like 3 lives.
In Melee, Jigglypuff was merely like a mediocre character, but she had an underlining skill there that you could utilize and absolutely destroy people. Even though she's easy to kill, you can master her and destroy every single person on that roster if you are a melee god. I was one of those gods. I loved my Puff Mama. I would never play a match without that crown. Never. Never. And I tell people, bow to your queen.
It might sound stupid, but in Melee, we used to have some epic Peach and Jigglypuff fights.
Who's gonna rule over the kingdom?
Just throw down dog fights. Peach versus Jigglypuff.
We were always at like 150 each, and we're both just like, just standing there, just who's gonna make the first move? We will just charge.
It sounds stupid, but those were some epic battles.
Oh, purring! Her voice is so adorable. When I put that game on Japanese, I never heard something so cute in my life. I melted. I melted. Melee was better than Brawl.
From a gameplay standpoint, yeah.
Let me see if I can find that picture I looked at earlier. Melee! I would have favorited it if I didn't keep getting banned from DeviantArt because I keep trolling people. Can't help it.
Stop trolling.
I can't help it. Oh, what a guy, Gaston. BLACKbusterCritic. You got KMR. That pin right there says, huh?
Can they see that? Are you sure?
Yeah, they can see it. They can see it around my cursor. That's KMR. He's hurt my feelings. He's got a Silver the Hedgehog's #1 fan badge. You got Sonic Jr.
Junior.
219.94.
Frogs.
Chris Chan. You got an Xbox 360 that's on fire. You got Super Duper Street Fighter, Force, Hyper, such on, so on and so forth. You got Life at a Tent. You got Charles Hamilton doing his Circle of Life. He's like a Sonic the Hedgehog.
Like a Sonic the Hedgehog.
His shirt has Sonic dressed up as Jesus. You got the that's Alex's avatar from Sonic Passion. You got Dovetail 89 with his Knuckles suit that he wore. You got a Netflix DVD from the Guidelines to Being a Customer, a DVD from Guidelines to Being a Customer. You got Chase the Hedgehog. You got Michael Dragon 800.
That is Michael Dragon is the best. He is the best. They said Lincoln.
His shirt says tap tap.
Tap 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 tap.
You got
that tap.
You got Anime Action Guy, also known as the Forgiven Artist. I made him close his account and open up an account called the Forgiven Artist because he wants to be forgiven for his terrible tracing. And you got someone putting a DVD in a PSP.
Wait, what? Oh, you're that customer.
Yeah. And you got me being a G in the center.
Being a G. Yeah, that pick is like just full of wind.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome.
It is just full of wind.
There you go. Junior. Junior. Yeah, I'll probably flag down within a few months.
I'm still tripping on Michael Dragon. That's just so perfect.
Oh, well, I don't remember too many more stories from Blockbuster. Maybe a few if I really think about it, but I ain't worked there since 2009. I remember things that employees did that pissed me off. I might do Guidelines to be an employee. Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance is gonna suck. It's gonna suck hard. Yeah, it's not gonna be good. The portable Kingdom Hearts games, they haven't been good, you know? There hasn't been a good Kingdom Hearts game since Kingdom Hearts 2. Shut up. Security stories. I told you about the Russian model I had the bodyguard, right? I told you about the lesbian party. I told you about the Euro party, the Euro trance party with the ecstasy. I told you about the anime conventions. I told you about, I think I told you guys about just about everything. Working security, you get to see a lot of nice things, a lot of crazy things. Like when I was doing security for this party for museum curators, there was this lady there, 65 years old, looked like she was 20. She was short, had a nice body. She looked like a 20-year-old with long silver hair. That's it. Could move. Man, she could dance. Man, she was 65 years old. Looked like she just came from the fountain of youth, and the only thing that stayed the same was her hair color. Oh, man. Like, first time I saw her, like, I saw this flash of silver in the dance area, and she was out there just moving, and she was 65, and she didn't look it all. She didn't even look 30. It was crazy. And she was a curator for a museum. Man, she hot, just too hot. Plastic surgery, maybe, I don't know. There's no plastic surgery to make a 65-year-old look like she's 20. I'm sorry. You can tell when people have had that much, you know, surgery. You can tell.
That was a hot old lady, and those are cool people too. People who love art, people who love history. Man, those are my kind of people. We hung out
Ancient Japanese
all
history?
night. No, we hung out all night. And they actually invited me to come to Egypt with them. But I couldn't get the time off, which sucks so bad. Yeah, they would have paid for the whole thing. I mean, they were freaking cool. Like this one curator, his wife, both of them like own this museum. They're like rich bastards, but they're really down to earth and really cool people. They're the ones that were hosting this party. Like the guy, we were talking for a while, and like he was so freaking cool. But then he's like, "You see that woman over there?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, what do you think about her?" I was like, "Well, she's pretty hot. You know, I like that black dress. Looks really good on her. She's got it going on." He's like, "Good, good. That's my wife." I was like, "Really?" It's like, "Yeah, you know, sometimes I just like to ask people what they think about my wife, just to see what they'll say." I'm like, "Well, your wife's pretty hot, dude. So, you know." And that was the guy who invited me to go to Egypt with everybody. They go like all over the world, like every year. Oh my god. That's pretty rude, Sasuke fan. Ah, oh my lady. Oh my lady. You know, I never thought that I'd ever feel this way about anybody. Never thought. She completely took me off guard, like completely left field. Like there's girls I've had set, you know, aside. I thought, you know, when we get older, we're gonna get married. I'm taking you out. You're gonna be mine. Blah blah. But she walked into my life like just a random day, and I've been hooked ever since.
Like KMR on silver.
Like KMR on silver. Totally plowing that. Your girlfriend had a boring personality? Oh. Well, in some aspects, that could be okay. My girl is never boring. She doesn't let me, you know, she's always beat me down. Like, if I do something right, she won't praise me for it, but she'll be like, "Huh, well, we'll see if you can keep that up." She never outright praises me. She keeps me on my toes, and I like that. It's someone I can argue with constantly, someone that I can't control or manipulate. I will never win against this woman, only occasionally. And when that happens, it's so good. So good. Sometimes it doesn't really end well when I come out on top, but like if I say like one thing back, like a certain thing, it's like over. It's like super over. I just hit a button that was like self-destruct sequence. You guys are dirty. You guys are so dirty. What am I going to do with you perverted fools? Oh, granted, I am pretty perverted too. Where are all my files at? No, we're not going to watch that again. Where people have to fulfill their fantasies. You know, I need to interview somebody. Oh, I already looked at Diddy Gal's page, and I'd rather not go back there. I so do not want to go back there. Okay, I'm starting to get a little pissed off here. Where is all my files? Where are you? I miss that pit bull so much. Man, that was a cute dog. Trash your out. You know, there's a video I wanted to show you guys, and we could probably commentate on it. If I can find it. Okay, here we go. I found this one. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go get some ice cream. Shut up, nigger.
Oh. YouTube, post a comment.
Well, hello there, people. You know, I was gonna make a Loudon's World on BLACKbusterCritic, but I figured, man, it'd be better if I do an unscripted rant. Okay, BLACKbusterCritic. You used to be one of the most respected people when it came to be on the internet.
We're already making mistakes. One of the most respected people when it came to being on the internet.
A lot of people respected you when you were a YouTube partner. You know, there were a few people that didn't like you, a few people that did like you.
And that's the same as now. People don't like me, people do like me. That will never change. Yet they, according to all the commentators, ever since I jumped into their backyard, they were laughing when I was jumping in everyone else's yard, tearing up their lawn, pulling out their petunias. They were laughing. But as soon as I got into their little flower bed, oh man, now I'm a problem. Now I'm a menace.
But the moment you made that Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 video, shit started going downhill for you. And I'll tell you why it goes downhill for you. It's because of the fact that you bitched, moaned, and raged like a 19-year-old, 8-month pregnant teenage girl that's having labor pains.
That would be a good reason to bitch and moan if you were an 18-year-old woman that was pregnant at 8 months. That's a very good reason to bitch and moan. And you guys know why all these people are saying this. It's because their leaders, like Random DCE, once the leaders got on, you know, oh, you can't talk about Capcom. What if they stop making games? What if they stop making games because you're talking bad about them? What if we don't buy their games, they're going to close down forever? Well, how about we make a good product? That's all I was asking. Where were these people when I criticized Valve?
You've seen Valve take away features.
I didn't see anyone criticizing me when I was talking about the Sonic Fags, when I was talking about Valve, when I was talking about customers, when I was talking about directors and writers. I didn't see anyone talking about anything.
Movies.
But as soon as I say something about Capcom and someone's precious little fighter, all of a sudden, trash your power. And all of a sudden, lesser person. And I got all these idiots making commentaries and banding together to do rants about me. It's like a bunch of people upset that I moved into the neighborhood. My house is nicer. I'm making more money.
No.
I paid less for my house. They're all living in raggedy shacks, and they're all coming together to complain about me while I'm sitting on my porch sipping tea.
They're forming a town militia to repel the evil invader.
We gotta get together. We gotta get this guy out of here. We gotta get this. He's so much better than us. See, I told these fools winter is coming, and they didn't believe me. I told them. And then when House Stark moves in and starts destroying people, then they want to cry.
I mean, seriously, you bitched, you moaned, you complained, you yelled at the top of your lungs over this game.
Yeah, I was just complaining about the game and not the business practices that took place to make the game, right? You see how these people always skew the facts to make a point? Always!
over a game. I don't know how much I can say that, but over a game. So much so that half of your fan base started going, what the hell is your problem? And they started to disagree with you. That led you to start making other videos about people that say about you bitching and moaning at people that don't agree with you. It's
what? I made one video to the Capcom fanboys at the time. And as I say in the video, why do you give excuses and why do you defend a company that cheats you? And I gave a huge list of things that they've done. And at the same time, I did this all spontaneously, and I put in Daft Punk references that none of them picked up because they were so angry and so upset at me that they couldn't even hear simple things like, "You daft keyboard punks. Why don't you experience the high life?" I'm going to tell you one more time. None of them got any of that. I said like at least like 6 or 7 songs within like the same, few minutes. Oh, I know the Capcom forums were just bustling with that video. I know they were mad.
saying that they are mindless fanboys, and saying you speak for the entire gaming community. Let me tell you something, you retard. You don't speak for the entire gaming community.
Sure don't. He's got idiots like him.
Of course I don't, because it's idiots like you, idiots like Random DCE, and idiots like what was his name? Heavy Bass X? Yeah, there's retards out there. So of course I don't speak for the retards, I speak for the smart, intelligent, and wise gamers. Yeah, and he called me a retard. That's a really good point. As I always say, if you're going to insult somebody, do it before or after you destroy their points. That way it's not ad hominem.
Because the gaming community in general is a bunch of clashing opinions. You are one of those people that's opinion clashes with everybody else.
I didn't give my opinion.
He sounds mad.
Yeah, he's really upset.
You mad, bro? You mad?
So if my opinion is that Marvel vs. Capcom 3 sucks, does that matter? No, it doesn't. That's just my opinion. And I even said in my video that whatever the gameplay is like doesn't matter, because the way this game was made is what's wrong with it. It's cheating people. That's what I said in my video. But they don't hear all that. As you guys can see from people like BLACKbusterCritic, they let other people tell them exactly what. Let me pull up her script. I still got it. Let me show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. About people who are talking about me and they don't actually know anything of what I've said, and they're only listening to what other people are saying. Let's see. Now, I am not saying that I am completely innocent in this. The article I wrote was heavily flawed. I wrote it on a whim. So she puts out things on a whim without having anything to back it up. That's fanfic critic quality there. Or listening to my friend tell me about the Capcom videos BBC did. Seeing I didn't watch them again myself, I ended up getting things wrong in regards to them. So you can see why she didn't release this video with all these things that she was going to say. Because it would have made her look really, really bad. Admitting that you didn't even watch the videos that you criticized in your own article? That would have been horrific for her image. And she says, I can't let things go, yet she keeps responding to a troll website that's a parody of her website. When she knows they're trolls. She's brilliant, isn't she? Anyway, let's continue here.
A lot of people don't like Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Other people do like it. And for the fact that you call yourself saying that you for everybody, that just shows that you are an ego-driven, pompous douchebag.
This is what happens when you tell people the truth. You guys see how much I get crucified for telling the truth, and Capcom does nothing but back up everything that I say. It's just maniacal.
Wii U man.
It's absolutely maniacal, the thought processes that go through these people's brains.
Or lack thereof.
I was just about to say that. You would think I laid waste to an entire clan of people and left one survivor.
Itachi.
You would think I did something like that.
That ain't the freaking Uchiha clan though. That's like freaking Ino's clan or something. Niggas suck.
That's like me breaking into a slave trade area, freeing the slaves and the slaves. You son of a bitch. How dare you come in here and try to free us? We like captivity. We like working in those mines. We like having dust in our eyes. I love my rock pillow.
Talk to us like, I love my master. I love picking that cotton.
You see these scars on my back? I love each and every one of those. And how dare you tell me that's wrong?
Shows that my master loves me.
These fools are... You hear them raging and getting upset. And I tell these people, as I said it many times before, I told Youngblood this, but he doesn't seem to understand. Yet he seems to always say it. He says I'm an actor, but then says I'm serious. He said, I get upset because I like to. You know, that's fun for me. Yes, but you're still emotionally affected by it. I'm like, not really. I get angry because that's fun for me. That's just my style. I like getting angry. I don't have to do it that way, but I choose to. But then he uses words like histrionic, which is a word meaning that the person is acting. So he knows I'm acting, yet he's upset about it. He's upset about an actor. He's upset about something that's fake. But he doesn't want to, he's not going to admit that. You know why? Because that would show that Youngblood doesn't know what some of the words that he uses means. Which, you know, half the time he probably doesn't.
And another thing, you start picking fights with other people because they didn't agree with you. You picked the fight with Tarzan, whose humor is that of a 1990s car.
By the way, guys, Taro-san is Heavy Bass X. He says I picked a fight with Heavy Bass X.
The next victim of the Cannon of Chaos in the near future is the BLACKbusterCritic. Why? My God, he has elevated himself to a level of dumb fanboyism. Just watch this channel in the near future. That fucking bastard is gonna go down for his anti-Capcom views.
I picked a fight with this pedophile. Oh. And somehow, for some reason, he thinks talking about his humor is relevant to the situation.
Cartoon villain. You took that dude seriously?
And by the way, there's actually two people in this video The other guy is pretty much singing in the background and just chimes in with giggles, and that's really it. That's really all he does.
Exactly. He's Dr. Wily, but without the gray hair and chasing Mega Man. Instead, he's chasing DC around. But you get into an argument with him, and then you get into an argument with Helsing because, you know, he didn't want to get into a voice.
And like I said before, I don't get into arguments with people. It's basically putting a lamb before me to slaughter. That's not an argument. That's not a fight. That's a slaughter. And there's not much to really say about that, you know. Helsing 920, Taro-san, they'd never be able to live up to, you know, a challenge with me.
Chat with you, and he decided to do a text video with you, and because of that, you call him pussy.
Yeah, because he was afraid of talking to me verbally, which would make him a pussy.
Okay, so here's the thing. Two immature people are battling. Yes, Helsing in his own right can be immature at times. But BLACKbusterCritic, you just became very childish.
I've always been childish, and I've always been immature. Why is it all of a sudden these people see this? I've always been this way. Since I've opened that account in 2008. Only thing that's changed are the subjects that I talk about.
The fact that you went after the guy for the simplest fact because he didn't want to have a voice chat with you, you call him a pussy. And then you make another video saying, giving his fans and himself a box of tampons.
Yeah, because they flagged my video down.
Throwing them out in the video. Here's the funny part. You should have used one of those tampons on yourself, considering the fact that you were PMSing over Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Think about that for a minute. You threw a box of tampons out to Helsing 920 and his fanboys, yet 2-3 so videos ago, you were PMSing over Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
This dude is really, really upset. I gotta re-upload a tampon video. That was gold. The music, the aviator shades, the smile. But I guess Martin Luther King was just PMSing over equal rights. I guess Rosa Parks was PMSing over moving to the back of the bus. You know, I guess complaining about anything is PMSing. Having a legitimate complaint is PMSing.
Yeah, you see how ridiculous that is for a minute?
You see how ridiculous your video is? You have another guy there with you, but all he does is giggle in the background of your video. It would have been better for you to just be in a video by yourself instead of having a little cheerleader behind you. You see how ridiculous it is? Loud Stars versus Marble Dragon.
Spiral Mountain! Mountains off the ground.
Hey, I'm the only one whose voice can get squeaky at times. No, you're not. You see how ridiculous that is?
We'll show him the video of the kid arguing with himself on Modern Warfare 3.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
That was one of the funniest videos I've ever seen.
BLACKbusterCritic, you were already treading on thin ice for the simple fact that you were making sonic brain farts. You know, those videos where you...
Treading on thin ice on the internet.
We're recapping all the sonic fags in the known universe.
Recapping on all the sonic fags in the known universe. These are such childish statements like, you're the worstest person in the whole world.
You're a big fat doo-doo face.
You're a doo-doo face. You're the biggest me in the universe.
Poopy head. You poopy head. Poopy.
Half of them that are not even relevant, that have stopped being relevant since 2007.
Like the ones I talked about that no one else talked about. Okay.
You know, those series of videos. Good thing you're not doing them anymore. But still, you went from being respected to being hated.
I've always been hated and I've always been respected. And I take both equally. They're both important.
Not being liked. And I know that sounds kind of stupid.
He's so he realized it's stupid. I should care about not being liked on the internet. Well, no matter what I talk about, I'm pretty sure that whatever I talk about, they're going to hate me. Sonic fans hate me. Vorfags hate me. Thomas fans hate me. Barney fans hate me. Console fanboys hate me. 360 fanboys hate me. Capcom fanboys hate me. Commentators hate me. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 fanboys hate me. Halo fanboys hate me. People hate me. That comes with the territory. But now it matters because I jumped into your backyard and I stomped on your petunias. These poor boys. This ice cream is delicious. And I'm going to keep going because I'm weeding out my fan base. That's what I'm doing. I got rid of the Sonic fags in my fan base. I got rid of the commentators. I got rid of the Barney fags, the Thomas fags. I'm weeding my garden. I'm ripping them out by the roots. All I gotta do is jump in their backyard.
Get Hugh on.
Respect over the internet. That's all bullshit. Like, who really fucking respects anybody? Nobody respects anybody, but let me put it like this. You were liked.
So why talk about it?
Everybody liked you. Look,
everybody liked me. Clearly that was never the case. Now that I talked about Marvel vs. Capcom and the commentators, all of a sudden everyone liked me then, but now no one does. Oh.
But it took one massive PMS style rage for people to stop liking you.
So my guidelines to being a customer videos weren't PMSing rage. My internet dating review wasn't PMSing rage. Nothing I did before was PMSing rage. Until I talked about Capcom and Marvel vs. Capcom.
You talked about my favorite company, you poo-poo head.
It's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
And it took this one massive PMS rage to make me see that you're a dick.
This guy.
It took him this long. This long. It took him 3 years to realize that I was a dick. It took him 3 years to realize that his neighbor that he hung out with and loved dearly had 2 big ball sacks for legs and a shaft for a body and a cockhead for a head. it took him this long to realize that person was an actual dick. Unbelievable. You just see how far the wool gets put over these people's eyes.
Blinded by hate.
It's okay as long as I don't touch something they like.
I mean, I hate to say it, but you're a dick. You really are. And it's no one's fault but yourself.
Okay. That's the first thing he said. That's right. I choose to be a dick.
You put yourself in that position where you made yourself a total dick. And there's no one to blame but you. You picked a fight with two people, with Helsing 920 and Tarzan, because they didn't agree, because either Tarzan didn't agree with you on Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Cheerleader.
Exactly. You know, it's kind of a coincidence that
evidently it was Taro-san that didn't agree with me, and therefore wanted to express himself verbally to me. So I gave him the chance to do that, and he apologized, said, "Sorry for wasting your time. You're right. You know, Capcom is cheating gamers. I tried to prove otherwise, but the examples I gave simply made the situation worse." And Helsing 920, he didn't really have anything to say except, "Why do you act that way?" And I said, "Because I want to." "But why do you say things like that?" Because it's funny and I want to. You guys, for those who were there, do you remember that? How I was just laughing at him in the comments area of his little stream? I'm like, this is what you want to talk to me about? About me? You want to discuss me to me? And he was afraid that I would yell at him? Big bad boomer Helsing?
He's going after two different people that are DC's friends. That just makes you wonder, oh, will he go after DC next? If so, that'd be funny.
DC went after me, and DC wouldn't ever, you know, rise to the challenge. Because I told, you know, people kept telling me he was talking about me. So I said, well, obviously you guys are his fans, so just let him know he can talk to me anytime he wants to. He can contact me on YouTube. He can contact me on Blip. He knows how to contact me. If he has something to say, he can say it to me. But Random DCE will never do that, because Random DCE lives in the basement of his parents' house and has zero ambitions in life except making videos. And all he can do is make excuses for those companies. And as you guys can see from Elite Casual Gamers video, you see how all these things connect so well? Elite Casual Gamer was upset that I made negative videos towards Capcom, and therefore I forced Random DCE to make a fool out of himself, giving excuses for Capcom and showing empathy for the companies. It's just unbelievable, these human beings that exist. I just can't imagine what it's like to be these people. I would never.
They're completely satisfied with their existence.
I would never want to be that stupid. Never. Just, I couldn't handle it. To be that ignorant. You know, ignorance is bliss. I understand. But the truth is right before your eyes. Where these people choose to be ignorant. And that's what really makes me laugh. Mediocrity. You know, some people put it, there was someone that put it very well, that like people like Youngblood are more interested in the you know, the functions of debates, but can't actually do it. Yeah, the idea of debating. Yeah, was that you that said that, Cybertron? I think that was maybe you.
Cybertron.
Somebody said it. Like, they're more in love with the idea of debating, but when it actually comes down to it, they can't debate, nor can they actually bring any valid arguments. When I was in school and I did debates, I slaughtered people. I even insulted them as I slaughtered their points, because I was factual. You can't get points docked off if you already counted their points. You can go on, I would go on, what you said was this and this, but according to research, blah, 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 this, and this, therefore what you stated was misinformation, and that makes your entire argument invalid, you dolt.
But you're a poo-poo.
I would say that. I would call them dolts. I would call them boggleheads. I would be like, I'm like, your thought process baffles me. You can't get points docked off. Even if you prove somebody wrong, they're still going to stick to their argument. And that's even funnier. But I have more respect for those who admit defeat and stay defeated than morons that they'll never admit they got defeated, but it's quite clear that they made a fool of themselves.
But you go after Tarzan, who I said you really
He's still talking about this.
And then you go after Helsing because he didn't want to have a voice chat with you.
Even though Helsing invited me to his stream, Helsing wanted to debate me, but said, no, you got to come over here and you got to be in the chat because I don't want to do vocals with you. The epic rant maker was afraid to talk to a black man on the internet. The man that made the epic rants didn't want to have a vocal discussion. I will never turn down somebody from a vocal discussion. Never. But then again, not many people are willing to do that with me. And there's very good reasons why. Because I am practical, I am rational, I am logical. And those three things make me irrefutable in a debate. Because I'm not going to say something, I'm not going to use a point that's just an opinion, that's just speculation, that's just rumor.
What? Argue with your emotions? What are you talking about?
I'm not going to let my feelings...
Thinking like women.
And like I said, I'm like a troll, but I troll with the truth. It's not, you know, the typical trolling you see today. I'm just factual, and that upsets people. And therefore they call me a troll. And they use that excuse to just, oh, get that truth out of my face. I don't like facts. Come back when you have your own opinion.
You got the poo-poo head.
You poo-poo head. Where's your opinions? I'm like, I have gold here, and that's factual. Well, I'll settle for copper any day. I have opinions. So you like copper more than gold? Yep. And there's nothing you can do about it either. I'm like, well, fine. You know, I'll just settle with these bricks of gold, and you can sit there with your pennies. That's what it's like. It's like night and day. And I'm not always the same way in a debate. You know why? Because I'm not always debating the same kind of person. I adjust myself to get the most out of the person I'm debating. I make myself into what's going to manipulate these people the best way. And it's just so easy. It's just something I just do naturally. You know, you can't really teach it to people. You gotta feel a person. You gotta read a person. And some of these people won't ever know that I might be trying to lead them into contradicting something that they send a video on their channel that's relevant to this situation. They never know. But I've done it. Oh, hurt feelings. Oh, my feelings are hurt. That BLACKbusterCritic guy. You know, with all his facts of his, and I don't know where he thinks he's gonna go with all these facts. Who does he think he is? My opinion is my own, and no facts in the world can change that. If I think that fish can have wings and fly in the sky with the birds, that's my opinion.
Fishes could give consent.
Well, that is true. That's just, I gotta respect that. You know, if a fish opens his mouth, he's basically saying, "Stick your dick in my mouth, sir." So that's a fish's way of consenting to oral sex. You see, animals have a way of communicating that they want to have sex with us. Fish open their mouths. Oh, if they don't struggle, that's a clear sign of consent right there. You know, if you stick your dick in it and it doesn't wilt, well, that's consent. I don't know how many catfish I pulled out the sea or the water, and you know they're really good at giving a good blowjob.
Those tuna fish.
But man, those tunas.
Oh, those are the best.
Man, Geppetto and Pinocchio, what were they doing? There were so many tunas around. They had sex fish. They had thousands of sex fish.
Oh god.
Oh man, just rubbing up against those gills. Oh.
Silver.
And don't get me started on the mud suckers.
Oh god.
Just stick my dick in a sea anemone. That's consent.
Shock.
I taught my sea anemone sign language. If it waves its tentacles like this, it's consenting.
Best part of the live stream right there.
You know, if a pizza, you know, doesn't struggle, you know, you can just blow your load in cheese, and you know that's consent. I distracted the horse with a bucket of oats while I had sex with it. That's consent. These people are so sick. I had talked to some animal sex person, and he basically said, well, any pussy from any animal is going to feel good.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
I did not
That's
hear
what the guy said.
I did not hear that.
That's what the guy said.
I'm emptying out my mind. System restore. Go back to innocent, non-mind rape state.
And I was like, well, I don't know if that's true or not, because I don't try to have sex with one of every species out there on the planet. I generally stick to humans and you know, women and a specific woman that I happen to be in love with. I was like, what's wrong with humans? Like, I don't care if you're gay or not. I mean, you probably have sex with your dogs, you know, anal sex. So I don't know if you're I don't know if that makes you a homosexual when you have an anal sex with your dog.
What?
But I was like, what's wrong with humans? He's like, well, humans just don't do a thing for me. I was like, you were teased in school, weren't you? He's like, yeah, I had some problems. I was like, oh, okay, here we go. Now I see what's going on. You probably had a bad childhood. You probably had no friends your entire life, and you always found comfort in animals. So when you found that dead rabbit on the side of the road one day, and you got a little curious, and you decided to mate like a rabbit and jack it. Oh, yeah, those people don't like me too much.
Next, they're going to start saying plants can give consent. Look at that tumbleweed.
If I could find a giant Venus flytrap that can give me a blowjob, I'd totally do it. If I can get like one of those piranha plants from Mario, oh yeah.
Okay, dude, stop. One up. Coins.
Oh yeah, I just go to the pipe and just be like, it comes out, and you're like, zip.
You need to get stopped for this.
Oh yeah. Football. Oh man. And then like the plant comes out and it has some kind of like plant pussy or whatever. And it's like, I don't want to get pregnant. Good thing I brought a magic bone. When it throws it up, it makes that sound from Mario.
Hitting up those cartoon shows. And if you want a little furry action, we'll just get Peach a Tanuki suit. I'd totally storm Wendy Koopa's castle and just, bend her over that pipe. That's consent, if she doesn't say anything. If I already beat her into a pulp and she can't say anything and doesn't struggle, It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. We are horrible. We are horrible. It's a dick! I chiseled it!
Keep going! No, Luigi!
You gotta help us! Spaghetti! Mario comes to visit Piranha Plant. I think I'm pregnant. The instruction book. See what to do.
Oh, that was that RPG video. That mess was epic. Please read the enclosed description.
Man,
You're like satellite laser.
Oh, I'm dying. I am dying.
Go kill yourself.
Those piranha plants, they probably got really nice, slimy, soft tongues. Just have that, get a little,
okay, bro,
get a little rim job going on.
Bro.
If you like to draw blood when you have sex, you get a chomp chain.
Bro.
If you want to have an explosive orgasm, get an arm bomb, Koopa Troopa can't really avoid rape. Even if it goes in its shell, you just stick it in either end, That makes it easier on me.
Oh no, how about those Goombas?
Oh yeah, Goombas? Oh yeah.
Wait, who is that who wanted to have sex with Boo?
Someone from Sonic Passion?
Yeah, a freaking ghost. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I mean, some of those ghosts are pretty hot. Like the one from Paper Mario. Oh yeah, she was pretty hot. You know those big red lips of hers. Plus, you can't get her pregnant either. Make those red lips white. Look at Shy Guy. Look what he's made for. Look at his mouth. Look at Birdo. Eggs come out of the front. That's not a mouth. That's a pussy on his face. Yeah, Birdo's a guy. You didn't know that? Birdo's probably the sexiest dude I've ever seen in gaming history. Just imagine, like, you waking up after, like, the best time ever, and you hear, Yeah, Birdo goes both ways, so, you know, everyone wins.
Oh, she has the perfect mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Already open, always open.
Front end, back end, you know, whatever. Yeah, okay, Birdo has a bow. Okay, so a guy can't put a bow on his head? I know in like cartoons and everything, that's how we determine what's a boy and what's a girl, you know, is the bow, but not in this case. Not in this case. I put a ribbon on my dick, as Sasuke says. Does that make my dick a girl? Well, Mrs. Pac-Man actually has feminine qualities. She's got that really hot body, those beautiful eyes, you know. That's different. That's way different. Okay. We've lingered on this video for too long.
All I gotta say, BLACKbusterCritic, is that you really need to get some shit straight with yourself, because there's no one that is a pussy than you. Hellsing's not a pussy. Sure, he's immature, but he wasn't a pussy. The only pussy I see is the guy, is the scrawny black guy with aviator shades, yelling and throwing tampons in front of his video camera.
And that's better than anything you've ever done.
I hear jealousy in his voice.
Yeah, a lot of those commentators, they're pretty jealous. You know, it's one guy. Which one was that? One guy just commentating from the library. He's at the public library doing commentating.
Why do they allow that?
Nigga ain't got a computer at home.
Oh, he's using. Oh, okay.
He's at a public library. You got people behind him walking around. People who use computers behind him. He's sitting there. Okay, now why would you say that? And blah blah blah. Like, you ain't got a laptop. You ain't got a computer. You ain't got a laptop. This fool goes to the library to satisfy his commentating needs.
That's the only pussy I see.
That still doesn't. A pussy is a coward. How does that make me a coward?
This be Loudon Styles, your video game loving ranting kitty, and that's all I got to freaking say.
You know, I really feel sad for the commentating community. I wish Danny would do commentating again. She was really good at it, and she was like the best. Everyone else's balls, they suck. They absolutely suck. Roshutsu, not only is she hot and cute and Italian, but she's also a really good commentator. Yeah, I don't think I've seen your comment. Yeah, I haven't seen your commentaries. Oh, I would take Danny, sure. I love Italian women. And I can tell right away that Danny was Italian. Snooki? No, I don't like Snooki. Snooki's just stupid. I like smart girls. That's what I like. Smart girls, plenty of personality. Now, I would make an exception for that Hannah Minx chick. Yeah, definitely. If I could get Hannah Minx, and if I can get permission from my girl, I could only do this with permission, I would tear Hannah Minx apart. I don't know why I want that chick so bad. Maybe a threesome with me, my girl, and Hannah Minx. And the Asian from The Tester. Oh yeah. But I would never do anything because I don't ever want to betray my woman. Yeah, she watches my Ustreams. She's sometimes in here as Talon the White Wolf. Even though Talons are, you know, on birds.
That spell.
What?
That spell her name.
That's stupid.
Why would she change that?
She doesn't care. She likes the name Talon.
Oh, I said it's the name, not.
Yeah, she just likes the name.
Still.
She's my heart, my soul. And when we get married, you guys will see it. I will stream it. I'm gonna stream my wedding. There's gonna be Wi-Fi there, and I will have a laptop, and I'll have an HD camera set up, and you guys will have a front row seat. I don't hate the Nostalgia Critic. I think so many people take this stuff so seriously. Like, y'all be hating people about videos they make? My wedding is not going to be boring, I'll tell you that much. Like, when I read my vow, like, I'd scrub all the floors in Hyrule for you, not just once, but twice. I'm going to be saying all kinds of stuff. I'm going to have the best wedding vow in the world. The Green Lantern oath. In brightest day, in blackest night.
No evil shall escape my son.
That'd be so awesome. I already told you guys what I'm planning at my wedding.
What is wrong? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a disco lights too. Oh, my wedding's gonna be hitting it. I'm gonna have a 70s outfit and everything. My wedding is going to be freaking awesome. And then as soon as she says, I do, I'll make sure the DJ knows to play this. Game over, baby. You just lost the game.
Now that you're my wife, back in the kitchen. Ah!
No, we're actually gonna cook together.
Make me a sandwich.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be game over time.
Oh man, that's nostalgia right there. In Yoshi's Island.
Game over, baby. Love is a light inside your heart.
Don't.
You'll find out
no,
it's
brother.
so
No,
believing
bro.
love.
Bro.